I've come to the village of Ashcombe in South Devon. The board tells me that the church is 12th century. As you can see, the church sits on a mound high above the road and the other houses. Just inside the gate are two memorials to the Rayner family. This one is Brigadier Sir Ralph Rayner of Ashcombe Tower, 1977, and his wife Elizabeth. And to the right is one to Nicholas Rayner of Ashcombe, where we are, London, Geneva and Rome. Just to the right hand side is a war grave, Private J. Clark, Devonshire Regiment, 1918, age 38. And beneath the insignia are the words that his family would have paid extra to have put on. His end was peace. This is to William Underhay, 1879, and Louisa Underhay, his wife, 1893. And then beneath that we've got a grandson and a couple of other names. Some others picked at random as I walk amongst the memorials. George Henry White, 1946. And just to his right, William Henry Vinicombe, 1960. This is to William Henry, navigator in the RAF, the only beloved child of William and Elsie Vinicombe, who lost his life in an air crash. February 21st, 1949, he was just 19 years. This memorial is very clearly marked. Richard, beloved husband of Mary J. Belworthy, 1935. Their daughter Ada, 1905, aged 14. Mary Ann, 1943. Very clear to read, very well preserved stone. Richard Coish, 1912, aged 80, and his brother Thomas, 1913, aged 72. Up near the church door is Richard Reed, 1833, aged 59, and his wife Frances Reed. The one next to it is also for Reed. It still has the iron posts mounted on the curbstones. They've lasted for 150 years. And this is Thomas Reed, 1866. And what I like at the top is the bird, presumably a peace dove, still beautifully engraved in the stone. And a really old one, Susanna Arthur, wife of John Arthur of this parish, 1800. And then her husband in 1809. So we're looking at a stone here which has been in place more than 200 years and very readable, very well preserved. Well, sadly the church is locked up, like so many churches nowadays, because of the thefts they have from them, so we shan't be able to show you the inside of Ashcombe Church. Right outside the main door and half in shadow, half in light, Elizabeth Ann Bunker, 1853. Close by is William Gilpin. He died in 1861. Also Thomasing, one of, can't read the rest of that, Elizabeth and Thomas Towell, at the bottom another Thomas Towell. At a slight angle, but very readable, is Patience, the wife of Robert Moelle, 1865, age 65. Now that surname feels French to me, and I've probably pronounced it completely wrongly, but an interesting surname to find in a very rural Devon parish. Against the back wall, a very small stone for a very small child. Chloe Welsh, 98 to 2000. So she was 2 years and 5 months, 4 months. A very special child, much loved and missed. A very peaceful spot, and very beautifully situated in the hills here. With a tilt to the right is Sarah Ann, wife of William Small, 1895, aged 59, and then William Small, who died just 5 years later, aged 77. And over here, next to the sunken lane to my right, Valerie Nada Grattan of Court Farm, and then Peter John Grattan, a remarkable husband, father and grandfather, who farmed this valley for 60 years. A very clear inscription for Jane England, 1930, her husband Richard James, 1949, and their daughter Fanny, 1937. So Fanny died in the years between her parents, 7 years after her mother and 12 years before her father. Thomas Newman appears to be on his own. He died in 1898, aged 81, although they've positioned the inscription with plenty of space beneath. So possibly others are buried with him, but no one was there to arrange for the addition of the other inscriptions. The countryside around here is absolutely remarkable and so peaceful. Since I've been here, I think I've only heard one car passing in the narrow country lane. I hope you can make out the inscription to John Cornelius, late of Woodhouse Farm in this parish, who died at Stoke-in-Tynehead, 1918, in his 101st year. And a small memorial stone beside the path, not large enough to be a grave, so memorial stone almost certainly to people that were cremated. Angela Jean Smith, 2021, Gordon James Smith, 2023, farmers of this parish for 39 years. Well, that's my brief visit to Ashcombe. What a lovely spot. Do stop if you're coming into South Devon. Till the next time.